Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm Ursa and this is Civ 6. Who would have guessed? We're playing some more Deity today. The details of the exact map we're playing are all here. This is what you need to know about it. It is a 6-player, standard speed archipelago map with barbarian clans, monopolies and corporations and secret societies all turned on because my first game with the barbarian clans mode was really good fun, but I did notice the sheer magnificence that was the creation of city-states towards the end of the game, and I was thinking, oh man, that would be really fun with secret societies. If I can get Owls of Minerva, oh, could you imagine the joy? So that's what we're going to be trying to do today, Owls of Minerva. We're playing as the Dutch, who are just quietly one of the best civs in the game. I mean, they don't look brilliant at first. You're thinking, oh yeah, trade routes to my own cities providing +1 loyalty per turn. That's terrible considering governors get 7. That's awful. Trade routes to foreign cities or from foreign cities provide +1 culture. Again, awful. Russia's ability gives easily +2 or +3 when you're behind, so that's terrible. But it's all of this major adjacency bonuses for campus, theatre squares and industrial zones if next to a river. That is amazing. Culture bombs when completing harbours, extra production towards dams and flood barriers, and extra frigates that have more defensible district power, and polders, which by the way, polders are just, oh, they're just magnificent. Yeah, there is some good things to be playing with the Dutch here. I mean, immediately, my capital is a funny old location. We appear to have this little bay for ourselves. This is an archipelago map, so we're going to have lots and lots of naval faring on this particular map. There's lots of crabs, but it's all on the 3rd ring away from us, and crabs are way worse than turtles, for instance. But, I mean, look at this. That is a +5 campus, at least, for the Dutch. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've got a polder that we can pop down here. There's a harbour, which would be nice with a commercial hub, I think. It's a very low production city, this one, unless I stick the industrial zone here, which kind of, on that deer, maybe not worth it. But, yeah, I mean, depending on if there's another river kind of like in and around and inland, my capital's probably going to be a bit of a Pingala city. It's a bit of a Petra possibility, maybe. It's wanting me to go and settle over there. That's interesting. Near a city coast. No, I mean, I don't know why it's offering me that location. This one is way better. So, yeah, you know what? Sod it. We're going to crack on. First job is to go and find some city-states. Second job is to figure out why, why is there culture randomly on 2 of these tiles? Why is the appeal of a marsh suddenly so amazing? I think we can all figure that one for ourselves, really. It's funny actually, because I wasn't actually going to go for a religion, but if that is a natural wonder, which is looking increasingly likely like it will be, I mean, I could in theory go for astrology immediately. We can get ourselves a religion. If I were to plop a holy site here, that would give me a +6 campus. I mean, it's tempting. It's really tempting. Yeah, you got to roll with it. Getting a monument start today because I don't trust the fact that this archipelago has got much for scouts to explore. The Giant's Causeway. Okay. Right. Now that's exciting. Hermetic Order. Interesting. Not what I'm after. With the river down here. That is a nice second city location. Going straight for the Pingala start, by the way, with Amsterdam. I think Pingala would work really well here. 2 turns to go for astrology. I'm just going to quickly put a couple of turns of settler down. Quite like to rush through this second city so I can start to utilise the Giant's Causeway a little bit. Oh, hello. Sea Ghost. Ugh. That's ever so slightly terrifying. God King and Discipline in. With the Spear of Floon, my warrior is actually pretty damn powerful. It's pretty nice, actually. Okay, right. This is a +1, but don't forget we're kind of doing it in order to improve the campus that we get a little bit later. Let's immediately jump in for pottery so I can get that campus going as quick as I can. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, +10. Very nice. Right, let's just get that attack in. So I'm the first person to be getting profit points. John the Baptist, you know I want you. I'm just dipping into a slinger quickly just because I've got a lot of barbs here. I think I can hold them off, but I don't want to be taking any chances. I mean, look at them. They definitely rush in a lot more. Boosted archery with a slinger kill and bronze working already mine. Yeah, they're proving pretty tough, these barbs. It was amazing how quickly some of the AI jump on great scientists. Absolutely nuts, that one. Religious settlements is an option for me though. That's pretty cool. Okay, that extra settler at the beginning, I'm just jumping on that. Normally that's not an option for me, but that helps. Because yeah, now I can go and settle near that wine, I'm thinking. I'm just, because there's three tiles here that will benefit from having the river adjacency. I'm just trying to plot to myself as to what would be better. I think that's the important bit. If I had to settle on the wine, it would go aqueduct over and then I'd be able to have the industrial zone there. I think that's pretty good. I've got the polder I could stick on that tile. Campus here. That's a +3. I mean, is that worth it? I think it's got to be pretty good. Urban planning and Agogi. Now I've got another governor, Pingala. You're really important. I think we're going to get researcher in today. I'd quite like, yeah, that's going to almost double my science per turn. Here we go. Here's the city. What I'm hoping is killing that barb camp. There's a chance that this quadrireme may give me just a tiny bit of grief. Just the smallest amount of grief. But I think actually that's pretty good. There's another holy site here. Look at that. Num 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 num. Okay, so we've got mining done. I've just built a shrine in this city. So let's get a campus. That's now, as I say, a lovely +6. Because of course it is. I mean, that just is silly. Absolutely silly. I'm working some terrible tiles though. I need to get some more stuff into my capital, a bit more culture I think to help expand its borders. First though, I'm just going to jump into grants. Grants give me double great people points. That'll help me just rocket through and get this religion nice and quickly. I just want to avoid falling on the wrong side of whoever gets Stonehenge. So that Stonehenge is already been put down, but Catholicism is what they went for. That's good. That means Feed the World is still open. Look at that. Splendid campus. Annoyingly, it means that I'm going to not fall into a dark age. But I didn't want to avoid doing that. I'd rather have the science and just push through. Yes, I know dark ages give me good things, but you know, I was a little way off of government and I just think it's better to do it that way around. Maybe I'm wrong. I could well be wrong, but I'm willing to just sort of put my neck out and do it that way, I think. I'm just going to treat my capital to a granary in a couple of turns though, because it really needs just a little bit extra here. Can I get I'll get a trader going quickly as well, just to increase the food there. Amsterdam is really struggling to grow. There we go. My favourite is still here. Feed the World. That 3 food and 2 housing. Oh, that's good. That is so good. And when you combine that with the Gurdwa, which is another 3 faith, 2 food and 1 housing, that means you can get 8 food and 5 housing per holy site. Oh, yes, please. Look at that. Capital. It's now growing nicely. Switching currency over though. I need to make sure I get the full benefit of all of these boosts. How am I doing scientifically? Oh, look, I'm not last. I always like that when I'm not last. It's all I look for, really. Okay, I'm going to go for 3 inquiry. That's always a pretty good one. Amsterdam's now got 2 food routes, or 2 food coming in from Sorry. The currency boost gives me the tech. That's all very exciting for me indeed. Nothing boosted. Look at that. That is a poor assortment of things. Oh dear, I need to actually improve some stuff, don't I? What am I unlikely to do? There's no farmable resources near me actually, apart from I have wheat over in that direction, so let's go for irrigation quickly. And Amsterdam wants to get a settler. It's probably not a bad idea actually. Do I do that or a builder first? I'm just thinking getting a mine down on that copper resource. No, I think a settler would be really good. Hunza, alright. Hello, Owls of Minerva. There we go, that's what I wanted. Trade routes generate +1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel. That's amazing for the Dutch. That's a good pickup for me indeed. Alright, political philosophy is now done. Autocracy would give our capital just a little bit more of a boost, but I like Classical Republic because that stacks nicely with Feed the World, the extra housing and the immunity to balance out that population growth. That's amazing. So we're going to go for settlers, I'm going to go for builders, and we're going to go for urban planning. That lovely combination there is pretty good, although we could go maritime industries actually. Yeah, I will do that. Let's go maritime industries. So let's do that. Do I want builders or settlers? To be fair, I want urban planning over settlers if I'm going to go for boats. I need to make sure I know where I'm building them. And let's go for Diplomatic League, because I'm about to meet loads of city-states, because I'm now about to build a bunch of boats, 4-turn galleys. That's the sort of thing I enjoy. Now, whereabouts here should I settle? There is a reef, which means this is a campus. There's also a river up here, which would give me some adjacency if I did settle a little closer to Hunza. Let me think about this. A canal city might be quite nice. Thinking about it, I can't settle here, but I could settle on top of the iron. I wanted to avoid that because a mine on the iron, that's 2 boosts right there, and I'm lacking on boosts at the moment. Mine a resource and also build an iron mine. That double boost is always really good. Let's just go for shipbuilding quickly so I can start to get my settlers out and running. Actually, yeah, I need to focus on getting temples and girders up so that my capital grows to its full force. So let's go quickly for drama and poetry. I could get a camp. I can't build a Temple of Artemis in the capital. I could build Petra. Petra's not a bad idea, actually, in my capital. But, I mean, it's all flatland desert. It's not exactly brilliant. That's the thing. I mean, I could rush for it, but is it really going to be that good for me? I don't know. I love this stage of the game, though, where it's just like choice after choice. You're not entirely sure what you're going for. You've got hints about what is going to be good and what isn't going to be good, and you're just like, this will be fine. Now, this city now has, for me, 4 pop, because I just picked up a little goodie hut. So the campus is something I need to think about, actually. I think probably a nice +2 here would become a +3. That's not a bad idea. This feels like a really silly long-term setup. I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon, but this is what I'm visualizing for this city. A nice double canal placement to create that canal city setup, and then I could put a campus in there that would be a nice +3 campus. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? I mean, this is not the best place, but I guess settling there gives me the option to get the iron mine later. Yeah, that feels alright, actually. That feels fine. Might take a little bit longer to get this city off the ground, but once it gets off the ground, pretty sure this is going to be a very nice little city indeed. You might be asking yourself, why did I put the holy site there instead of here? Well, 2 reasons for that. I decided to cement this sort of adjacency going on here, and also I totally forgot that I'd get +2 from the Giant's Causeway, so it's kind of a combination of a bit of everything, but I'm going to make it work, because I can still be working the culture on these tiles for now, which is okay. But I can create a nice ring of holy sites, actually, thinking around this sort of area. That's not a bad shout, actually. First boat. Lovely. Okay, out to sea you go, and I'm just going to follow it up immediately with not an archer, a second galley. That'll boost shipbuilding for me. Tiger Fang clan. I could use this one to hire a warrior for me. It's not a bad idea, but that's really, really close to becoming a city-state, actually. I might let it become a city-state and just become good friends with it, because this desert area is, I mean, it's alright, but it's not really worth settling for the sake of it, because honestly, it's a bit pants. There you go, shipbuilding is boosted and done. Actually, there's some nice little islands here. I've got some more strategic resource. I've got iron incense, horses on this little island. Yeah, I think building like a little island nation, it's got to be good fun. Don't need boats right now. Builders, urban planning, all these things are pretty good. Let's get settlers quickly. I quite like that as an idea. Getting a library in my capital. Mysticism is just being gained. I was kind of hoping maybe I'd get a boost for drama and poetry, but I'm not going to, so I'll just work on that one. And then, okay, wonderful. Now, next time I get a governor, I do need to pick up the Owls of Minerva so I can start to have some fun with that. Oh, hello. So I just met Hattusa, which is all the way down here, of course, and Wulin, which is all the way up there. Now, Wulin is a barbarian city-state, but Hattusa is not. Hattusa is not. If I give them an envoy quickly, though, I'm just going to get a little bit more science, so that's a good one. But, yeah, interesting that. Oh, that was the barb I was literally just fighting. I see. Going to pick up Wulin for the point, but also just for the exploration of this sort of area. Yeah, actually, look, that is something that deserves a canal. Canals are going to be super important in this game, especially because I kind of gave up the possibility of doing this one until later in the game. So we've got to go crazy on science and make sure we settle around it, just to make sure this works out for us, really. Theology, 7 turns. That will massively help. Cleopatra, hello, nice to meet you. Very, very good to meet you indeed. Whereabouts are you? Oh no, they invited them to meet my city. Oh, I hate it when it's that way round. I prefer for them to show me their city, but that's fine. We'll make do. We'll make do. I think I might actually stick a holy site on this tile down here with the new city. 120 gold. I'm sure I can do just a little bit of trading with Cleopatra to get that one sorted. Nope, they're refusing to trade. Boo. Actually, can I do the thing where I buy it in a different city? Oh yeah, of course I can. Oh, always buy it in the city that's closest to it and then switch the tiles over. Dope. Right, let's get the holy site set up there then. Nice. Armagh? Nice to meet you. Okay, they've already met people, of course they have, but I mean the map there's a lot of different little island chains here for us to settle. Oh, this is going to be such a good map. I love archipelago maps, I really do. There's just something really satisfying about them. Cardiff. Oh, who's that? Is that England next to them? I recognise that red and white. We've just got theology. That is good. That means I can now start to pick up temples. Again, the extra faith is awesome, but the food and the housing just makes it even better than that. Here we go. Build the iron mine and bam, iron working improved and apprenticeship improved. We are well on the optimization of this game so far. We're doing good actually. Let's just go and get this incense. It'll make my capital just a little bit happier. Oh, you know when you're just like another religion is sort of being washed in here. Unknown city Catholicism. Whoever's Catholic is nearby, and their religion is starting to spread to me. I dislike it. Celestial navigation boosted through because I just did a second fishing boat. This is actually a better city than my capital. That's the silly thing. 7 pop. Never mind, Amsterdam will get there. I was just thinking about the merits of getting rid of this deer and opening up this tile. I think I'm going to leave it alone for now, but it was super tempting. Oh my god, look at all these. Wreaths. You've got geothermal fissure there. It's kind of all scattered so closely together that you can't actually put a campus down there, but still, that's pretty nice. Brazil. Alright, Brazil is normally pretty aggressive when it comes to spreading their culture and religion and all this sort of thing. What religion have they got going on? So that is Catholicism, choral music. Okay, it's not particularly exciting for us, but already they have a pretty decent population city on the coast. On the coast being quite an excitable thing for me because the Dutch, we can play rough. We can play rough navally. There you go, Kumasi. Kumasi has appeared. Trade routes get extra culture and gold. Yeah, look at that. It's an amazing combination with Hunza actually. So yeah, we want to be picking up both of those. I am looking forward to going Owls of Minerva. I think it's going to be good for me. I also need to start to build a bit of a navy up. I think building a navy is going to be a high priority for me, as well as actually building the Venetian arsenal. Like that. Venetian arsenal could go there. Could go down here as well, actually, thinking about it, but choice is good. It's good to have choice. Consolidating what we have rather than settling out has got to be the thing for me at the moment, so let's get rid of settlers quickly. Now, maritime industries to build boats, we're not quite ready for that. Let's go for campus adjacency, and I think urban planning will be good for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these industrial zones sorted and working. We're going to finish these holy sites to get all of the girdlers up and running, and then I'm going to start to spam boats. I'm going to leave military tradition open so that I can jump to that as soon as I want. And Owls of Minerva, there you go. Lovely, that gives me an economic policy slot, which actually means I've got one more option. So I could go for something different. You know what, I could actually go for maritime industries then. I'll keep that open for now. Dark eras for everybody, but normal era for me. Very good. Very, very, very good. I think Exodius of the Evangelists, that's got to be a good one for me. Trade routes to mercantile city-states. I quite like that, but let's just have a quick... I think scientific is probably more realistic because everybody's going to go towards those ones. And duplicates of... Let's go for turtles. I've seen people with those, so we'll go scientific. I'll see if we can force these votes through. No, one of them would have gone through. No turtles in scientific. Okay. No turtles is a bit annoying, actually. Never mind. Apprenticeship has just been unlocked. Good. Good. But these 2 temples are now finished, and now I've got the girdlers, which I do just about have enough faith to pop down. That's both of those done. Okay, so my capital is now on loads and loads of extra food. That's a lovely thing. Let's just quickly start to get these quadriremes out. This city's going to get a builder, and I'm going to go chippy chop on that industrial zone. And then we'll get that one working up nice and quickly. Build a watermill. Watermills would be a good thing to do, actually. 9 turns, though. 9 turns? I think I might actually buy that instead. So, if I'm going to do that, where am I thinking of going? Well, for me, Devon Provincian. That's my favourite and most amazing boat. That is amazing. 60 range strength plus 7 when I attack cities with it. It's really, really good. So we've got to go for military engineering, and that involves getting an aqueduct. So that's the first 2 steps. We'll build a watermill, get 3 archers. Both of those things are going to be doing. I don't have 3 archers. Really? Really? Is that true? Do I not have 3 archers? That's insane. Okay, it's actually going to take me longer to build them unless I wait for a city-state that I am Suzerain of, like Wooland, upgrade, and then I could get their archers. That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm on 19 techs. Brazil is on 17, but their galleys are actually in the ocean. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Did they just buy an admiral that let them do that? No, I think they actually have unlocked the tech that lets them do that, which is cartography. Yeah, I think they beelined that way. Man, they are going heavy navy. That's interesting. Vatican is next to Brazil. 0 gold. They have no military. Okay, I was thinking about taking the Vatican over and then liberating all of their military, but I think that's not going to work as an idea. Here we go. We're going to do some trading now. I think we've got a lot of stuff that Egypt is likely to want. We'll just sort of give them in 20 chunks. Full gold pretend. Yeah, Egypt's going to be a good trade partner. Brazil, not so sure, but they are burning through their iron. I don't mind giving them iron because my navy is going to be big enough to take them on. But yeah, just having a little nosy. It's intriguing to see how many cities they do have on the coast. So with that chop, I've got 2 quadriremes now. One's coming round Kumasi in this direction. That's very nice indeed. I've also got 2 galleys, so I'm getting a navy slowly. Let's just get this industrial zone sorted. +2. Could be better. Could be better, but that is okay. There's the watermill to boost construction. Again, it just helps my capital just sort of tick along. We're just going to go and have a peek into Brazil. Okay, oh, Vatican has been levied. That'll be why. Babylon is in the game. Nice to meet you, Babylon. There's Cahokia, there's Opus. Okay, so there's lots of different people on this map, and it looks like, okay, Babylon are at least at war with somebody. They've got 73 science. Wow, 30 techs. Considering they get half science penalties, that is nuts how well they are doing. Oh, Babylon wants a joint war with Pedro. That's, it is tempting. It is very tempting, but not quite yet. Just having to, quickly get an apostle. Why is Brazil's missionary here? Their religion sucks. They know this. I think I'm going to pick up Moksha. Don't ordinarily rush him, but having him spread my religion around is quite useful. Oh yeah, there's missionaries flipping everywhere. Debater promotion. Oh, that's a good one. That is a very good one. So I think with that, I should be able to, yeah, look at that, mostly destroy a missionary in one go. Just launch an inquisition quickly. Oh dear, they're everywhere. They're trying to get rid of my religion on every single ground right now, and I just can't stand it. Here we go. One attack with the apostle, and then we take on this one. Bam. Here we go. Right, get out of my cities. Typically there's Niter right where I was going to build the industrial zone. I was thinking about putting that down, and I didn't in the end. Okay, that's fine. We can recover from this. This is okay, but there is at least some Niter in my kingdom. That's a good thing. That is a really, really good thing. Right, go and work it. Seeing as I'm thinking about going to war, I'm just going to pick up a cheeky crusade. You'd be amazed about how helpful that one is. 10 turns to get 10 era score. That is an intriguing prospect. We should be able to do it. But I just need to be a little bit careful here. I'd like there to be no great engineer points. because I want to be able to use my faith to buy a great engineer there. And no turtles seem to be one that went through last time. So we'll jump onto the back of that one and see if it happens again. No turtles yet. And no great scientists. Ah, intriguing. Oh, people don't want great scientists, eh? So using iron for the first time. That's got to be a good thing. That's one era score for me. Okay, good. Feudalism. Good. That's another era score for me. Perfect. Serfdom. I do like that one. That's a really good one. Cool. Era score from having a big city. Lovely. Let's just capture the Vatican. Look at that. Nice. Oh, we've got musketmen there. Oh, that's exciting. Oh no. That's a big old storm. Blech. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Quadroom. Yeah, I need you to go to there. You move out the way. Come on, out the way. Kamasi, I believe that'll be the first suzerain they have achieved. That's good. Perfect. That's another 2 era score. 2 turns to get 5 era score to avoid a Dark Age. I mean, how hard could it be? Levying the military actually would be a good step. That boosts mercenaries, but also, of course, gives me the era score because I believe that's the first time they've had that done. Okay, good. Let's evangelize my belief, and I believe I'm going to be the first person to have a totally evangelized religion. I will be. Great. Should we go for Teve? That could be fun. Yeah, let's do it, and then we can use it to actually upgrade my boats. Lovely. 4 era score for doing that. Beautiful. That's it. On the last turn, we avoid a Dark Era. That's good. Brazil is still in the Dark Age. Oh, that's interesting. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, and Helge Torp for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else that likes, subscribes, joins up with Discord, and all of the other people who support me on Patreon. You really help me to do what I do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.